Assigment1 Netherlands. My metric number is 2021814578. I'm as the team leader for building surveying practice 1, BSR205. The topic is a Qlassic assessment. We prepared for CS Dr. Alia binti Abdul Khalil and Encik Van Ramlan. This work was prepared by Muhammad Izzul Netherlands, Muhammad Amir Habib bin Faisal Afandi, Ashraf Hakim bin Muhammad Shah, and Nur Amalia Shahada binti Muhammad Nawarizan, and Darik Nabila binti Zainal Abidin.
Definition of building surveying. Professional building surveyor by education and experience. A building surveyor is qualified and a member of the Royal Institution of Surveyors Malaysia. Building surveyors provide specialized service in areas such as project and construction management, building maintenance and repair, remodeling and restoring older homes, building legislation and regulation, demolition project, and property development. Every part of construction and development work is required to be managed, organized, overseen, monitor, evaluate, and coordinate by a qualified building surveyor, who also serves as a key liaison between other related professions, including architects, engineers, planners, and builders. Building surveyors further provide their client communication and consultancy services with the general public and municipal authorities. Last but not least, a building surveyor is responsible for establishing and enforcing laws governing building and construction activities, unlawful or unpermitted construction, and ruin and decay structure.
Background and history of building surveying in Malaysia. In the 1950s, Kuala Lumpur and Petaling Jaya local government founded the associations in Malaysia. Building surveyors now manage, oversee and approve design for new construction, renovation and alternation under the supervision of 2 local authorities building control divisions. More than 10 local authorities are now involved in activities including maintenance, management and development control, which has resulted in an increase in the number of building surveying teams. Building surveying was also established at the National Government Public Works Department in 2007. To date, more than 40 posts have been created throughout Malaysia with their scope of work ranging from management and inspection of building, controlling the inventory of government assets.
Job scopes of building surveyor. Building surveyor are in charge of evaluating the quality of structures ranging from houses to public and commercial properties, and to inspection buildings and make recommendations on how to improve them. In reality, they are an important member of the construction team, advising architects and builders on maintenance procedures, maintaining high safety standards, advising on tenders and contractors, and much more. First, a safety analysis. Building surveyor do a safety analysis by the most important roles of a building to ensure the safety of a structure. We will conduct structural and internal inspections to ensure that all elements of the building, including plumbing and electrical work, meet safety standards. Second, a quality controller. We will ensure that structures are fit for human habitation. This is a vital job that will help to lift the world's housing standards out of poverty and make everyone's living conditions acceptable. Apart from that, we will be energy specialists. The surveyor job is to ensure that a building complies with energy standard regulations. More than that, we will ensure that buildings are as energy efficient as possible, thereby helping to protect both the environment and people's wallets. Other than that, a project manager. People will look to you as an experienced professional in the housing industry to help them organize building or maintenance process. That's when we will be able to demonstrate our project management abilities, ensuring that our clients' projects are completed on time and within budget. Besides that, an administrator. There are many housing administrators who will require the advice of an expert. We could be asked to assist with planning, permission applications, demolition permits, and maintenance agreements. We must also ensure that paperwork for your own survey properties is in order. Lastly, a historian. Cathedrals, heritage buildings, and museums, in addition to houses and commercial properties, require surveying. As a building surveyor, we could play an important role in preserving our history. As a building surveyor, we are part of one of the nation's most critical functions. We must ensuring that a high standard of life and living is available to everybody. We will have an impact on lives every day of your working life.
The Perak state government assists in the establishment of University Teknologi Mara, Perak, which was formerly inaugurated in Bandar Baru Seri Manjung in 1985. The campus is now found in the Perak Tengah district, Bandar Seri Iskandar, where it encompasses a space of roughly 392.36 acres. The university officially opened for business on January 1st, 1999. This campus is well situated along the main road that connects Ipoh and Lumut, making it convenient to travel to both cities. The facility can house up to 8,000 students and has recently constructed additional dorms for the student. In addition to the 539 full-time professors and 359 administrative and support staff members, there are currently 965 full-time students enrolled in 13 programs and 418 part-time students in 7 programs. In addition to the classroom, the campus has a multi-purpose hall, a library, 38 computer labs with more than 1,000 computers, 10 technologies enhanced classroom, TEC, drafting studios, building and pottery workshop, a multi-purpose hall, and numerous cutting-edge sporting facilities.
Part is background of Annex 1. A site survey was conducted at the area of Annex 1 that is located in Building Survey Department in UiTM Sri Iskandar. Annex 1 is educational building for students. Also, the building designed for instruction and education. Okay, this is the lecture room that we choose is AP1005 at the ground floor. The size of the room lecture is 7,000 mm times 6,000 mm. In this room, only have 3 windows are available. The type of floor is tubing.
Then, for internal wall, there are 4 site conditions that not compliance. First, the finishing, which is no stain marks. It is not compliance because it has a frictional effect on the wall. Second, no rough or patchy surface. It is also not compliance because it has many rough and patchy surface. Third, for cracks and damage, which is no visible damage or defects. It is also not compliance because, as we can see, the wall has friction and cracks. Fourth, the hollowness or delamination. For no hollow sound when tapped, it is not compliance because when we tap, hollow sound are there. For Qlassic of floor, at general requirement for cracks and damage, there are 2 site conditions that are not compliance, which are first, no visible damage or defect. It is not compliance because it has a paint effect on the floor. Next, for hollowness and delamination, no hollow sound when tapped. It is also not compliance because when we tap on the floor, there have hollow sound. Next, for painting, there are 2 site conditions that are not compliance. First, surface has peeling, blister charges, no discoloration and fading. It is not compliance because the surface of the wall has peeled off. Second, brush marks to be seen. It is also not compliance because there are brush marks on the wall surface.
Qlassic of filling through a window. Such a filling, the finishing no stain marks. The site condition is not compliant. It has a stain mark at filling. It is due to vandalism from some students. Next is alignment and openness. Surface should be smooth, even not heavy and not heavy. The site condition is not compliant. It has the surface not smooth and uneven. Yes, because it is possible that there is moisture in the filling. So, the option is a process called skin coating. Next is a crack and damage. No visible defect, pending, leak, or cracks. The calculation is not compliant. They have a visible damage, defect, or crack. Roof leaks are most likely caused by broken sugar, poorly ventilated attic, or opening on the exterior or emanating from the upper floor, causing the leak in the unit to occur. Right. Next is roughness and freshness. No roof or patchy surface. The site condition is not compliant. It has a roof surface filling caused by insufficient primer on the surface. As a result, the crack air builds up under the membrane, causing preventing and formation of blisters on the surface.
At the end of the case study that we learn is understanding to find defect in building, causes, system and treatment. Also, we are understanding to use building surveying equipments and tools during building inspection. The defect of damage and crack can be avoided by conducting through inspection and using quality construction technique when construction works are ongoing. Second is stain mark and painting cracks, like plastering fall off and peeling paint can be prevented by using a good quality of material and apply additional cost to it. Next is honeycomb defects, can be minimized by vibrating the concrete properly and giving sufficient curing. The last is hollowness at the floor tiles. This defect can be seen in buildings. The workers need to ensure sufficient of concrete and vibrate it compactly to prevent hollowness. There are few recommendations that to improve the defect for building. The recommendation that can be used are a strict supervision to all the workers and inspect the building carefully to minimize the defect. Next, to provide trainings to the workers so that they can gain more knowledge about the field that they are involving into. And the last is to ensure the materials are in good quality. This is because low quality of materials will cause many defects in buildings.